Well, I think climate change is pretty serious. The weather's changing. You can see by the floods around the world in countries that always had sunlight.
I'm from a country, it's Bangladesh, and some specialists said that my country, it will be most of the part of my country will go underwater because of greenhouse effect, because this Siberia, the ice is getting water, and if it is increasing the sea level, if sea level increase more, and a country like my country, Bangladesh and Maldives, like this country will go underwater.
My name's Michelle. I work at Westfield Marion. I'm a cleaner there. I find that most of the cleaners at my workplace try and do their little bit to help with the environment. They don't use paper products, they use cloths, cleaning glass and stuff like that. We try and use a bit more water instead of using chemicals. We find that it does the job just as well. What I'd really like to see is the owners of my building, which is Westfield. I'd really like to see them using solar on their roof. They've got plenty of roof space, and I think that would be a big contributing factor to climate issues.
At work we try and recycle paper, cardboard, plastics as much as we can, and the hospital's putting in solar panels for water, I think. And I know on the other side of the hospital, I think they're also there for water or there for electricity to power the maintenance department.
I can't talk for everyone, but for me as a single mother, it's very, very, very hard for me because bills are so high. Sometimes I have bills for fortnight, $480 out of my pay. If I pay that, I'm left with nothing. Sometimes you have to go for relief, to get food in the house. The cost of living is really high, compared to like single mother like myself. It's not really easy, but we cope up.
They need to step back and look at what's happening to the world and in other countries. I mean, there are other countries that are worse off, but there are other countries that are a lot further ahead than what we are. And we just need to step back and take a look and maybe take a leaf out of some of the advanced countries and start moving ahead.
Yeah, if I could talk to Julia, I could tell her to make things better for us, especially for us, the refugees coming in, single mothers, to make life a little bit easier so that, our kids, we have a brighter future for Australia, and Australia will have a happy life.
There is so many solar power is working all over the world. There is some organization, they are just influencing people to use solar power, influencing people to windmill, and this is the better way than chemicals, than coals. This is only this very bad sector for which produce electricity, and mostly it produces the CFC.
I think we need more windmills, or we call them, the big fans up on the hills. There's plenty of wind here, especially along the coastline. Renewable energy and that's a lot of emissions too going up there. I think they should help us out a bit more solar energy on our houses. I know for a fact that they could be paying you for having it if it was more affordable to some people.
We are LHMU union, we are the organized organization, and we are just we are getting concerned about our climate. We are just trying to do a green job with green climate, and this this is just only organization, but all the organization we have to link with other organizations, other countries organizations, and I hope it's if we are on the green, and other people's, other organization will be with us, and we will be with the green work, green countries, green jobs.